Happy Friday, everybody. It's Brandon with Voice of Recovery. So I just wanted to go over something that I realized I had written down here, and it's kind of cool. Just in this little notebook, it says a few errors in judgment repeated every day, and um, I wrote that down because that can cause like catastrophic um, problems and issues in a person's life. A few errors in judgment repeated every day, and that's kind of what's gotten me. Well, what got me to where I was before I decided to come and find help, and to leave the drugs and stuff alone. It were those errors in judgment repeated every day. But then also a few new disciplines practiced every day can do the same thing. You know, it can really just change the whole trajectory of where a person's life was going and is going. So that's pretty awesome. And then also, without dreams, the people perish. Proverbs 29:18. So this week has been full of good surprises for me. But before I get into that, I want to just follow up on last week's video with like some things and resources that I'm using to, I guess, help me with like my credit score, stuff like that financially. And one of those things is Crown Online Financial Courses, which is like a 10-week online at your own pace financial course, and it's pretty in depth, and it's really good. Pretty awesome so far. Yeah, I think it's like $30, so that's really not that much to really start making some changes in your financial life. And also, another thing was, you know, it was probably about 7 months ago. I applied for two secured credit cards. One through, I think it's Credit One Bank, and then the other one through First Premier Bank. And I'll say that they weren't cheap. I think I had to pay like a $95 like um, application fee or something, or like program fee, and then also a $75 yearly fee, and um, and then the $300 or whatever that you're securing, and that's that. So it's kind of, and the interest rate's pretty high if you don't pay it off. So I got two, and they're about both the same. Um, but they've both been kind of instrumental in helping me with my credit score. Also, even though it costs a little bit of money, um, mainly because I couldn't even get like a regular credit card. And then also, I have a Chime Bank credit card, which also helps. And then I also have an account with Lockbox.com, which is LOQBOX.com, which is an account that it looks like I'm taking out a loan. I was able to choose an amount that I could afford to pay into this account every month, which I did like $20. And at the end of a year, so it looks like a 12-month loan, I'll get that money back. But even then, I think I'm paying like an extra like $7 a month or something for that, and they report to the credit agencies like every month, all of them. So that's the other thing. And I just found out on August 31st that my credit score was now 590, which I think I told you last week it was 490, so 100 points. And that's Equifax. It's pretty good. My TransUnion, that was like 622 as of today, so that's pretty good. Pretty excited just to see where things are going. I paid off like some big bills, and this kind of throws me into a little bit of a situation. Was I really should have been saving, and I got a letter in the mail for a $2,400 bill that I owed, and and they said, hey, we'll settle it for this amount. And so, they said they'd settle it for like $1,100. So I took that opportunity, jumped on it, and um, I felt good about it. I still do, but we'll see. I'll talk about that a little more later on in the video. But and then I also invested $450 with Funds, a cryptocurrency platform, on August 1st, which as of today I have accumulated $582.84. Not bad. And also, if anyone has any questions about any of these resources I've been using, just let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to share. And so as far as this week, and this is where that money comes into play, I received notice that my graduation car will be arriving next week, next Friday, so a week from today. That's exciting, but then a little scary also, because that means like my time here is really short, probably like 30 days at the most. And so, I'm not gonna have the like 3 months that I was planning on having to save. And I have to get like insurance and the interlock and my license and all that. So I got a lot of stuff going on now. So yeah, it's a little scary, but exciting too. And it's funny because 3 days before I got that news, I just started looking for housing, so I guess it was about a week ago from today. I was like, man, you know what? I really need to start looking for housing so I'm not like stuck when the time comes. And so I really feel just like unprepared. But let me see. So yeah, I've been looking and nothing solid so far. It's funny because my last option was the Oxford House, and it seems like I might be able to get accepted into one of their houses in Fort Collins, and then just stay there until I find something that's a lot less communal. And yeah, so I think all in all, everything's gonna work out. It's all in God's hands. But I also feel that I planned a lot of things, and the things I did really plan and map out and follow those plans. I feel like I really got to where I wanted to go. But then in some areas, like the housing, I didn't so much. In my finances, I didn't so much. And so, I'm kind of like disappointed in myself, but I also learned a lesson, and that's that, I really need to, no matter how difficult the situation is, I just need to really be able to like look through the fog and develop a plan, or, I'm not going to end up where I want to be. And then I need to also be disciplined enough to stick to like my goals, budgets, things like that. So yeah, and also, man, I've been like sick as a dog for the last couple days. So that's limited my after work activities, unfortunately. But I can't wait to, continue everything as normal next week. Happy August 2nd, 2022 to all.